Based on sides, scalene, isosceles and equilateral triangles that we have classified, and based on angles we have classified acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle and right angle triangle. Okay. Okay student, next point, quadrilateral. In previous chapter we have seen the properties of quadrilaterals. Quadrilateral means what? A polygon. Polygon also we have seen in our previous chapters. A polygon which has how many sides? 4 sides. You see, 1, 2, 3 and 4. A polygon which has 4 sides, that is known as quadrilateral. A polygon which has 3 sides, it is known as triangle. A polygon which has 5 sides, it is known as pentagonal, that we have seen. A polygon which has 6 sides, hexagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 means penta. 1, 2, 3. Triangle. Pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hexagon. Hexa means 6 and gon means side. 6 side polygon, hexagonal. 5 sides polygon, pentagonal. 3 sides polygon. Polygon is always start from 3 sides. 3, 4 means quadra. Quadra means 4. Quadra. Lateral means sides. 4 sides polygon, that is quadrilateral. It is represented by A, B, C, D. Either you can name by clockwise or anti-clockwise. Okay, so clockwise A, B, C, D, it is the correct one, and this is the symbol, small square, it is the symbol of quadrilateral. Quadrilateral you can read as A, B, C, D, it is also right. If somebody writes quadrilateral B, C, D, A, it is also right. Somebody writes C, D, A, B, it is also right. Or you can write anti-clockwise, say somebody writes A, D, C, B, it is right. Or somebody writes B, C, B, A, it is also right. But you cannot write like this way, you see. A, C, B, D. No, it is wrong. Because here it is not clockwise. A, C, B, D. Here it is not clockwise, it is neither clockwise nor anti-clockwise. So quadrilateral you can represent by either clockwise or anti-clockwise. You see ACBD, ACBD, it is wrong way. ACDB, ACDB, it is also wrong way. Okay. So here we have seen the introduction of quadrilateral. Now we are going to see types of quadrilateral. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 types of quadrilateral in our this syllabus. Square, rectangle, parallelogram, rhombus, and it is known as trapezium. Okay, let's we see each property that will be very useful in your exercise, in your textbook. Page number 106. You can find page number 106. Table is there. In that table you can fill these properties. Let's we see the property. In square, what is the first property? all sides have equal measure. You see, in square all sides have equal measure, means all sides are equal. Okay, now what is this? It is known as diagonal. In square there are two diagonals are there. What can you say about these two diagonals in square? These two diagonals have equal measure. They have equal measure. These two diagonals, they intersect at right angles. It is another properties. They have equal measure. All lengths have equal measure. Second, they have two diagonals, and these two diagonals have equal measure. Okay, and diagonals, they have bisect each other. You see, diagonals suppose intersect at point M, then BM is equal to MD, or AM is equal to MC, right? They bisect each other. All angles of square are right angles. These are the properties of square. Let me talk about the properties, or you can say characteristics of rectangle. It is, some of the properties are equal, but one property is different. Which properties is different? Let's we see. In square all sides are equal, while in rectangle this is which side? Opposite sides are equal only. So line segment PQ is equal to line segment SR. Opposite sides are equal. Means we have written here one uh, one symbol. Means one small line we have written over here. Here we draw one small line segment, that is these line and these line have, they are opposite sides are equal, they have equal measure. Suppose this is 5 centimeter, this is also 5 centimeter. Opposite side PS and QR have equal measures, while in square all sides have equal measure. Here opposite sides have equal measure only. In this rectangle all angles have 90 degree. In square all angles have 90 degree. In square two diagonals are there. In rectangle two diagonals are there. In square length of the two diagonals are same. In rectangle length of the two diagonals are same. So they bisect here also. They have also equal measurements, because equal measurement of diagonals, because they bisect to each other. Means PM is equal to MR, QM is equal to MS. Okay, so the students, here only one property is differ. Here all the sides are equal, but here opposite sides are equal. Remaining all properties are same. Now let's we talk about the parallelogram. Parallelogram means it is the rectangle, but it is slanting rectangle, like this way. It is rectangle, but it is slanting. Here it is slanting, you see. Like rectangle, its property, opposite sides have equal measurements. Opposite sides have equal measurements. Opposite sides are equal. These and these sides are equal. these and these sides are equal. Here I am writing the symbol. Like rectangle, they have two diagonals, but in rectangle and square, two diagonals measurements are same. But in parallelogram, they have different measure. Suppose this OM is equal to 8. Now OM is equal to 8, but they are bisect. This OM is bisect at P, means OP is equal to PM. Similarly, LP is equal to PN. Both diagonals are different, but they bisect to each other. Suppose OM is equal to 10, so this is 5 and this is 5. Suppose these have ln is equal to 8, it means LP is equal to 4 and PN is equal to 4. Both diagonals are different, but they bisect each other. Okay. Okay, let's we transfer the property of rhombus, or you can say the characteristics of rhombus. Rhombus is like square, parallelogram having like rectangle property, and rhombus have like square property. You see, in square all the sides are equal, in rhombus also all the sides are equal. Difference is what? In square all the angles have right angle, but in rhombus all the angles have not right angle. In square two diagonals are there, in rhombus two diagonals are there. In square two diagonals bisect each other at right angle. Here also they bisect each other at right angle. Okay. In square both the diagonals have same measure, but in rhombus both the diagonals do not have same measure. Both the diagonals they bisect each other, but they are not equal. You see, these and these are equal, this side and these sides are equal. So it is the properties of rhombus. Now let's we talk about this last quadrilateral, trapezium. Many times you have seen on railway platform where cargo materials are there. On that place you can find this type of shape. In this shape one pair is parallel, and parallel line which is represented by arrow symbols as we have seen in previous chapters. So don't be confused please students, this arrow indicates parallel lines. In trapezium one pair is parallel while the other pair is non-parallel. This is not parallel lines. They intersect at somewhere. Parallel line definition means what? They do not intersect each other. They always parallel. I mean distance between these two lines are equal. Means they do not intersect each other. And trapezium having two diagonals, but they do not intersect at each other, they do not bisect at each other. They are totally different measurement. Sometimes you can draw this figure. It is belongs to which polygon? It is also trapezium, because in trapezium only one pair is parallel while the other is non-parallel. This is parallel. Okay. So these all properties that you can fill in that table which is given on page number 106, that you can do by yourself by watching again this video. Okay. Now we will see the last point of this chapter, that is polygon. In that polygon, now student, next, that is last point, polygons. Just now I have told you that polygons start from minimum 3 sides. Number of sides, name and that figure. 3 means triangle. Everybody know triangle figure. 4 means quadrilateral. Just now we have seen quadrilateral figure. Quadrilateral means 4 figure diagram. Square, rectangle, rhombus, parallelogram, these all are quadrilateral. Okay. Pentagonal. Pentagonal means 5 sides diagram. It is known as pentagonal. Quadrilateral. Hexa means 6 sides. Hexagonal. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Hexagonal. Octagonal. Octa means 8 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Octagonal. Okay. And the last point, that is 3-dimensional shape. Now you see 3-dimensional shape. Have you seen that cube? Have you seen that compass box? In that we have seen faces. Okay. In your compass box, you see compass box having upper surface, then down surface, then left surface, then right surface. Okay. So in compass box, how many total surface you can find, how many total edges you can find, how many vertices that you can find, that everything that you can watch in my PDF file. I have seen one of the video. I have put one of the video. In that, if you see, so by watching that video you can get an exactly idea. Just now I am not able to give you an exactly idea, but when you watch that video you can get an exactly idea. And the last chapter, that is exercise 5.9, you can do by yourself. Thank you. Have a nice day. Here the chapter is over. Thank you.